From YouTube, Dang Citrus said spinning Barzam. From YouTube, Yvonne IT said oh the Bazam. From YouTube, Yvonne IT said I wish they can make the Bazam refine, is. Bazam head with the Gundam Mk2 body. Appear in Gundam Sentinel Series ANSA.0.z I think?
Okay, I'm gonna start. It is spinning a bit too long. Turn upside down, Barzam. Yeah, hello. Thanks Citrus, hello, Ivan IT. How you guys doing? We're gonna resume the build of the Barzam. I don't know. Barzam, whatever you want to call it. And let me just set this up. Alright. Get this up. So we put it in a weird shape because upside down it looks like that thing from Halo. Those little guys from Halo that run around with a needle gun. Oh, right, need to get this off. Yeah, there we go. And turn the lights on. Yeah, get it. Yeah, close enough. Alright, so we're gonna resume the build. I mean, it shouldn't take too long. I think I only have the legs, backpack, weapons, and playing around with it. So, yeah. Hold on, I need to make sure I posted this thing everywhere. Why is this thing not... Did it work? What the hell? I seem to have some technical difficulties with the voice chat reader here. I'm gonna have to like clear this a bit. Why is it not working? Actually, just give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. Or not. I guess we'll manage. I don't know why this thing isn't working.
From YouTube, Dank Citrus said it also looks like Forerunner Sentinel's Law. From Twitch, 16 Zarsecond said howdy.
Let's try this again. We're doing some live debugging.
From Twitch, 16 Zarsecond said howdy. From YouTube,
Anyway,
I've
we're gonna get
said oh the Barzam.
started.
From YouTube, I've
Right.
said I wish they can make the Barzam refine, please. Barzam head with the Gundam and K2 body. Appear in Gundam Sentinel series and ZOZ, I think? From YouTube, Dank Citrus said spinning Barzam. From YouTube, Dank Citrus said grunts. From YouTube, Dank Citrus said it also looks like Forerunner Sentinel's Law.
Hopefully it doesn't break again. It randomly stops reading, which is kind of annoying me now. But yeah, let's keep building this guy here. So I'm going to take these apart so that I can assemble them again later. Oh, wait, does that go? That should pop out. Okay. So we can have a nice assembly later. Hopefully I don't break this. This seems a bit finicky though. Well, there's potential for breakage. There's no polycaps in here. Those aren't polycaps, which is kind of advanced. I mean, this kit from 2017, I guess that kind of makes sense. Real Grade came out in 2016. So it's about the same era. So we did all the way up to step 6 and, well, 7. So now we do the feet. Alright, let's get that close. A little bit more, I guess. Well, I'll do. Alright, so let's see. We need to make the feet. How are you guys doing anyway? Having some issues with the chat reader right off the bat. And also howdy on hello to 16. I think you're 16 second on Twitch. You should watch it on YouTube because I mean, every time I post something on Twitch, like the VOD is it has huge sections muted because Twitch thinks that the free audio that I'm using is somewhat copyrighted.
From Twitch, 16 Zarsecond said 16 times a second, but 16 is fine.
16 times a second. Alright. Is that a reference to something? That is not the thing I need. What am I doing? A13 polycap 7. have 7 times 2, A2, which is these things. A32, which are and again, if anybody's new here on YouTube.
From Twitch, 16 seconds said, and yeah, can separate the audio for the VOD so it won't save to the VOD. Should fix any problem with the copyright stuff.
Yeah, but like the problem is like I don't like my main upload isn't Twitch. I mainly upload on YouTube because it's like higher quality, because they allow like much higher resolution, frame rate and all that, and bitrate. So I usually upload primarily to YouTube. That's where I started anyway. Twitch is kind of extra because a bunch of people kept asking me why I'm not on Twitch. I was like, okay, fine, I'll make an account. I need to like see if there's a OBS plugin that properly separates, like handles like Twitch streaming, because right now I'm using like a multiple output plugin, which works, but it's like it handles Twitch like in a generic way. It doesn't like it doesn't do like that thing where Twitch has that feature where you can like send 2 audio tracks when you're streaming, which is a weird thing to do. Like a separate music track. I'd have to like make Twitch my like main upload platform in OBS for that to work, and I mean I'd rather like have it on YouTube really. It's like a little bit more, it's like you have to choose which one has the most controls displayed. Alright, where am I going with this? So let's not put I keep doing that every now and then. I put the thing upside down.
From Twitch, 16 seconds, they just have to go into Op settings, go to advanced audio, and there should be a list of your audio inputs, desk audio, mic, etc. Just have to deselect the check in the VOD for that track.
Nah, I mean, I know all that, but Twitch, like if you're streaming to Twitch in OBS, you have to connect your Twitch account, and OBS only allows by default streaming to one thing at a time. It doesn't like by default allow you to like multi-stream. So I would have to like pick Twitch as like my main thing, which is it's not. Like most of my viewers are on YouTube. That's where I do most of the stuff I do. Okay, this is yep, that's correct. And I mean, eventually I'll figure it out. I'm gonna try to like keep looking. I'm looking for a different. There has to be a different plugin that handles only Twitch and does it properly without like Twitch has like a special thing where you can like upload this. The protocol is different. You can upload like when you're streaming, you can have like a separate track for music and well, separate like audio for VOD and VOD and streaming essentially. So that's the thing. Currently, I don't have that option you're talking about. I know what it is. I've seen it. I've looked it up, but I don't have it enabled because I don't have Twitch as my main. Did I mind pre-drilling this thing twice? Hold up. That's okay. And I do this one. Yep. I did this one. Yep. And I did that one, and I think I did that one. Anyway, let's do this. That away. Yes.
From Twitch, 16 Second said probably would have Tonosobs as a virtual camera and send that to the dual streaming program.
Yeah, but doesn't like change the do you hear my, well, I guess you hear my voice on Twitch, but I don't think there's no music. I think there's no music right now, right? Until I can figure that out. Yep.
From Twitch, 16 Second said no music.
Yep. Yeah, I finally figured that part. Just at least this way, Twitch won't just automatically unpublish stuff and mute things, unless somehow my voice is a copyright infringement on something. That would be interesting. Wait. Oh, that's the heal. A34. And... what? Why does it randomly break?
From Twitch, 16 Second said, but yeah, I can see where it is a hassle to set up. My stream setup is major stuffed LUL. From YouTube, John Ventura said, heyo.
Hello John, how you doing? We're having, well, I need to debug why this thing randomly stopped speaking. I'm having like, it didn't used to do that. It used to be a bit more reliable. But yeah, we're finishing the Barzam.
From YouTube, Troy Simhosky said, heyo.
Hey Troy. Oh, did I send you the message? I was in the middle of writing you a message. Did I send it? Oh, I didn't send it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, how you doing? So yeah, I'm still figuring out like the whole shipping thing. I might have to get a PO box after all. It's kind of annoying. You can't, well, I guess it would be people would have used it. Like you can't send people stuff anonymously. You have to like put the sender's address, the recipient's address. If you're picking something, they want government issued ID. Just chillax. What are we sending? Pipe bombs? That's still like 2000, sending people pipe bombs in the mail. But yeah, we'll get that thing sorted. I'll get the PO box, and that'll be somewhat legit, I guess. Have a PO box.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, just finished eating dinner.
Cool. No. No. I was thinking of like streaming earlier, then I realized, oh, I'll be eating at that time. No, it'd be like a bit more difficult to manage. I've seen other streamers ask people like what they had for dinner, if they say stuff like that. I'm like, well, it's okay. You can have your privacy. Alright, so then this guy goes on there, and I did not pre-drill that, did I? I think I did. Just a little bit to pre-drill here. slides right in. Nice. I mean, it's nice when you see like feet with like proper articulation like that. A lot of them just like would give you a single piece that doesn't move. This one's nice. It's like, why don't they? Now we're on to E35. Nope, not you. These guys. Seems like it. Got E35. Get those nubs. Oh, you're not fitting. Oh, right. There we go. I could probably do this first. Probably. We have kind of the beginning of a thunderstorm over here. Very heavy rain. And I just realized I left the lawnmower outside. Oh well, it'll live.
From YouTube, KZelsi said one question. Is it the Archie Gundam or the Barzam?
It's the Barzam. What the hell? Huh. When did the title change? Oh, it reused the title from another one. Oh, you're a cheeky bugger, aren't you? Alright, so we took care of that. Pretty sure I like said it right. I don't know how it's flipped. Because the last one I did was Barzam. Why would it not? And I always said it to right remember the thing. Alright, I got 2 feet. And now on the legs.
From YouTube, KZLC said Twitch title is correct, but the title makes me chuckle a little bit.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're doing it live, mistakes will happen. Alright, so we need B1, B2 times... Don't wait, we don't need that yet. So we need A114. I think I'm going to finish this thing very quickly. A118. A116 and whatever else. A117. E5. What? E5? Ah. E5, where's the other one? Don't tell me I'm missing a part. I feel like I moved it. Oh, there it is. E5 and A1. No, it's A115. Okay, E5. There we go. Let's build this. Alright, so start with these guys. Just a quick check around for nubs. I touched some poison ivy earlier. I'm doing fine, I think. Alright, so that is... yeah, usually it's Twitch where the title is messed up. Not YouTube. You get the title right. Well, mostly right. I don't know there's a typo in it, but... I mean, it's so many words, so much time to read. Okay, I need to keep track of what I'm cleaning up here. Clean. Clean and not so clean. Okay, so this one, and well, these are mostly internal parts, but you still should clean off the nubs because you will be overlapping other parts on top of it, so you don't want stuff to kind of bump the other things out of the way, well, kind of make them not fit completely. It's gonna cause like an interference. Alright, so then hold it like so. Get one of these. Not this one. This one. Is it? Yeah, it is. I think. Yes. This is A114 into A118. Again, no polycaps. And A116. Look ahead here, make sure on the other one it is also, no, it's also A216. Alright, well, it's A16. Well, this is A parts, so I don't know if it matters. Maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, so that goes on there. And number 3, a 1.5, very slight train drill, and where'd you go? It's nice to have like the pistons here. It's like lots of details on this thing. I mean, the injection process, plastic molding, is like pennies, I guess. Well, it's like very... It's just the design that costs a lot of money. The design effort. Once you get the molds, I think, it should be a little... Oh, economies of scale and all that, I guess. course, I don't know what I'm talking about, but someone's stopping. Yeah, they could like do this level of quality for most high grade kids. I mean, well, maybe they do. And I'm just remembering very old kits. It's kind of the master grade problem, because master grade has been around for several decades, and you got stuff that's basically less good than high grade, than current high grade, or even like current high grade for 50 years that's still called master grades, like from 30 years ago. Very gently. Why? It's nothing but a stress line. One giant big old stress mark thing. Alright, these are clean. Let's build the other one just in case. So, same deal here. Well, it's identical, so what are you complaining about? Why have us like do these separately? Makes no sense. So that goes in there. Number 3, tree drill, 1.5 over there, and cover it up. And then E5. Which appears to be this one. Or is it this one? I think it's this one. And then this guy, which is A15. Do the same on the other side. And so fold it in here. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Yep, patch in. Or you don't patch in. Do you patch in? Patch in. Patch in. And you fold. Very nice. Just make sure I get the orientation of this thing right. What am I even looking at here? I mean, it doesn't matter really, you can just flip it around if it's wrong. So this is correct. And this is symmetrical anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, it'll be fine. And then we get these guys on there with our number 2 and a 1.5 and a 1.5 and a 3. Alright, so you Maybe you. That's the fun part. You have no idea what you're doing. Alright, so I assume that is correct. And it's this one, I guess. You're gonna have to, well, if you're doing what I did and you have no idea which part is which, you're gonna have to refer to the diagram and hope you're getting it right. And nice. I'm gonna have to paint this one a little bit. The blue. Maybe too blue. Get some lighter blue maybe. That's about it. That covers it up. Let's do the other one. Let's see here. Checking on the other leg. That's a bit cheating, but well. Hey, I didn't get it right. So wait a minute. Oh. This needs to be exposed because that's where we attach it to the hip. Let's color those stress lines a bit. Let it dry. Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, a little bit, but you can still kind of see. A little blue dot. Can like, no, I'll fix that later. Alright, so that's, and then we take whatever it is A4. A4, look for nubs. Number 3 and some more. Is it on the other side also A4? Some weird leg. It's huge. It's mostly leg, it's like 90% leg. Let me just, yeah, dot this thing here. Try that little dot. Some people use paint, I just use Sharpies. And then we need polycap free with a somewhat standard looking parts here. That's usually how like the ankle part looks like in those kits. That was random. We'll get 3 times 2. 812. And get in there. Actually, just use your stick. Or whatever pushing implement you have to push things. This is a stick from a candied apple, which looked like a nice size for a stick. So I kept it. You gotta find your tools, whatever you can find them. Alright, B5. So all of these. B5 and B6 and B7 and B8. Gigantic ass nubs on these things. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
From YouTube, Go For It Painting said hello.
Hello, Go For It Painting. How are you doing? Okay, clean these parts. These ones, 2, and all of them. All right. How are things in general? That's for the ball cap, I think. So I'll leave that one alone and have at it at the other ones. Oops, that's the polygon. Never mind. Hopefully that's not a problem. We shouldn't pre-drill the polygon hole. That is where trouble. It's gonna be loose otherwise. So this one we don't touch. I feel like I might have done that by accident already. Okay, let's give this a go. That goes in there. Alright, so we got this thing. Oh, we got that one. And we need to pay attention to which part we're using. Like so, slide this on, very nice. I feel like this is supposed to be painted, maybe. And B6. Hopefully it's not gonna mess up that polycap hole. Let me just add a little. Oh no, it's gonna wear out the polycap faster. It's gonna add a little bit of. Oops. Yeah, I'll fine. It's kind of a small polycap for like a leg this size, but we'll see how it goes. Slide this right on there. Or does it not? No slide? Oh, I feel like I didn't clean this one properly. And you just slide on here. Is this reversed? No, that seems about right. That should, well, I'll do that. Okay, never mind. I'll do that right now. Some of these have a little bit of, so we can do that without messing it up. A little bit of try not to get ink everywhere. Yeah, you don't need expensive coloring stuff. I mean, this fancier are more appropriate, like plastic safe or something. It's gonna stick to the plastic more, but Sharpies are fine. Counts as painting, doesn't it? Alright, A41, which is a red bit. A33. Nope, that's not it. This is A33 with a bunch of nubs on them, all leftover gates. Anybody new, please consider subscribing. Unless you're all subscribed. Let me get some I'm at capacity now. Oh, not on Twitch. Like, subscribing on Twitch means something different. No, subscribe on YouTube. It's free-ish. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers someday. And I need to put this thing on first, I think, or not. A41. push that in there. Does this move? Nope, it doesn't move. I just push that all the way in. Take a little extra flap, which is a nice little detail. It's nice to give us a different color for that. And then this thing goes on here, A33. And A33 again. Well, one's an A133, the other one's A233, but since they're identical runners, we don't discriminate. It's all inclusive here. Oh, what the? I wasn't on all the way. Let's make sure it's the same. Alright. Now we need D. Nice little yellow contrast here. D14, D16. Clean those tiny ass little nubs there. Yeah, I should probably use the masking tape trick. 16 times a second. Mentioned. So I don't have any masking tape handy. Oh, come on.
From YouTube, Go For It Painting said hello.
No, I just said the same thing then. Alright, so we'll figure out where these go. One here. It's a very nice little accent. The yellow versus the deep blue. And I feel like this thing, the color schemes actually, like the way it's colored, that it matches the actual thing. Sometimes what you get in the box versus what you see in the anime, or maybe it is different. I don't know. But like the color scheme is like very nice, I feel. Alright, A1. Where did I put those? A1, A39. Oh, there they are. And A19. A few leftover parts here. I got yeeted. That was loud. I made a horrible purchase yesterday. Really bad idea. But once it's get delivered, I'll build it. We'll see how it goes. I feel like those streams usually get very few viewers. One might attract some weird people. We shall see. Watch this space for something probably in the next 2 weeks. What is this again? A19. Very small thruster on this thing. Alright, so you go on to there. And why not a little bit here? Ah, come on. I popped that in, this thing flew off. Is that not the one I'm supposed to be using? Oh, it's upside down. That's why. There we go. Wait, that... Why? That is weird. Oh. Okay. It was upside down. Alright. Supposed to get that on there like that. Push it in all the way. And then to 1.5 here. And then I feel I'm missing something. Oh, wait, it goes in there. Chin. Chin. And finally, A1 or A13. How are we doing for time? Hey, what, 1 hour 18? No, which means like yesterday we've been here for like at least 4 or 5 hours. I feel like most of the time wasted is just filing nubs. I see people use like a hobby knife to do that, but it always feels like if the knife is too sharp and you like scrape it at the wrong angle, you end up gouging the part way more than you intended to. It's probably going to be worse on like newer kits because the plastic these days is much softer. I think it's a skill issue on my end. And the one leg and the 2 legs. Close enough. Alright, we got the legs. Very leggy legs with some flappy bits. Not flappy bits. Double knee. Very, very long shin. It's weird that a leg this size has like one little flappy bit. I'm expecting more. Maybe some flaps here. More flaps there. That would be nice. Hopefully I got the... I'm gonna assume it's correct. Yes. This one's the flatter side on the inner thigh. More like curved out on the outer side. Alright, legs. We got feet, legs, stickers. Yes, stickers. Tiny stickers for accents. Wait, hold on. Does this thing go on something else? On the face, maybe? Nope. Never mind. Very, very, very small stickers. Could even say it's not that necessary. You could just get a paintbrush and just tiny drop of paint would get you the same effect. But the sticker's are already here, so why not? Hold up. Okay, that's flipped over. Yeah. Oh, come on. It starts sticking in weird places. There we go. Very, very few stickers. But it doesn't need much. Alright, so we got legs. Randomly explains to you that you can use an action base tube sold separately. It doesn't have a cover for the holder, so it's modern in that sense. Oh, we only have one page left. Look at that. It's a backpack. I got some messages on Twitter. Sorry. Let me just check. What is going on? Oh, it's a shining Gundam. Yeah, so we do have a Twitch, not Twitch, a Discord server, which way you can communicate with me and a few others. That's an RG, right? Yeah, it is an RG. Wow. I also have my. I think I ordered it, but I don't think it's delivered yet. But we'll get there eventually. I have like 20 more RG kits I need to build before I get to the Shining Gundam. Alright, can I share this? There you go. So just showing this. This is what Troy just built. We can do stuff like that. Takes a little effort, but can show off what our people are doing. But that's enough of that. But anyway, yeah, Troy was building the RG Shining Gundam, and he just finished it. That didn't take that long. You know, it would have taken much longer if I had. Didn't you just start building that like a little while ago? You're adding into the collection of RG Gundam. Well, not RG, Shining Gundams. Has a little shrine dedicated to the Shining Gundam and variations, I guess. And C5, C4, and A30.
From YouTube, Troy Samhosky said, I started it Sunday, and yes, I'm planning on replacing the HG Shining in that display with the new RG.
Very nice. Wait, I mean, you can have both of them, you don't have to replace it. You gotta make the Shining Gundam set, well, the one being replaced gonna seek revenge at some point. Well, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Like, Domon. Wait, was it for revenge? What was he out for anyway? Can't remember. What was he doing around, just like going around with a Gundam, like wearing latex and. Revenge on Master Asia? I forget. Or something like that. Alright, so E1 goes here. This looks like a hinge, but there's nothing to hinge it on. It just clips on there, that's it. This thing goes there, slides right in, very smooth. I'm gonna put these in here first because I don't think you can reach them if I put the yellow bits on. So just do that. Wait, do those? No, I guess not. Let's put those in there. Clean them up a little bit first. Nope, that's not the right one. This one maybe? Or wait. Maybe I should have. Yep, maybe I should have done it the other way. It won't go in otherwise. Bandai had a plan. Get this out. Stabby. Twisty. Future retro. That's the word. It's like what the future would look like. Well, what the people imagine the future would look like. Back in the olden days. Flying cars and stuff. Jetpacks. Because this looks like a somewhat retro jetpack. And push that in. Try not to. That's why I use a wooden stick rather than a soft wooden stick, not a hard one, so you don't scratch up or dent the parts when you're pushing them. That's the backpack. Very simple jetpack looking thing. No attachments to it, no beam sabers. Oh well, we do have beam sabers. Now some weapons. And this thing is already one piece. Oh no, you have to put the antenna on. We're almost done. And that thing. Let's build everything all at once. Alright, so polycap 8. Times 1. Red thing. A43. I really have recommendations for nippers that aren't as expensive as the God Hand, and which aren't the retools ones I'm using. Because I feel these ones just, I mean, they're fine in the beginning, but in the long run, they the cost add up. I feel like they should be it has to be precision nippers that aren't meant for, they're not like...
From YouTube, Troy Simhosky said D-Spire 3.0 is what I use and I love it.
Yeah, a lot of people mention that. I need to take a look at that. I'll take a look at that too. Yeah, I feel like there's, for example, I don't know, medical tools that are high quality. They might be cheaper. They could be precision tools for cutting things that are made of harder steel, much more durable material, much more resistant to wear and tear. But they're not marketed for plastic models. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. Highly precise but extremely durable. Because if you're building that's the problem, if you're building something specially for some specially made for a specific purpose, you can charge extra and tell people, oh, you're getting professional high quality stuff for this specific purpose. Do you want it? Give us more money. Whereas you can find a hack, a different thing, just that does close enough job, I guess, but it's not designed for that. It might be cheaper. That's what I'm thinking about randomly, but yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll just try stick with the safe brands. Okay, that's a weird gun. It's a very weird rifle. Is it the claw? Is it the jaw of death? Not jaw of death, jaw of life. It looks kind of like a jaw of life. You know, the things that firefighters use to like pry open vehicle doors and whatnot. Just give you a sec. Polycap 8 goes in the back. I assume that's the back. Pre-roll number 3 and a number 1.5. And join these together. Just wiggle this polycap a bit so it sits in. And take this thing, C1 onto that. And we get our last two. Nope, we do have more stickers. Never mind. Oh wait, we do have. Another sticker left of that. Six, 7. Not very clear where this one goes. Alright, so then E15. That's what I do when you finish a kit. You like go over everything and like remove like molding lines like these. Which one of these days I'll do for every single kit I've built. That is my retirement plan. Yep, pop that in there. And oh, yeah, Jaws of Life. That's what it reminds me of. Looks like it's gonna be, you can stick this somewhere and it'll like spread things apart. Barzam is out there in space rescuing people. Short one on the top? Okay. Alright, so then that thing on there. And oh, I see. So depending on how this is swappable. So if you want it extended or not. Swappable parts. So you have the thing. Does this flex? I feel like this would flex. Seemingly, yeah, it flexes a little bit. That attaches to the arm. I guess for power or something. So for now, let's just put the short one. Like the other way around. Like there. So basically this is like a tool it uses to go around and like if somebody's stuck in a sinking, well it's sinking. Since space tends to go up and down, so it doesn't sink anywhere. Basically any ship that's messed up goes in there, opens it up and says, hey, you guys need some rescue, and just gets people out. So connect this thing here. This is its headphones for Bluetooth. You can imagine with all the Minovsky particles around. It's been quite a pain to get this to sync. To pair with a I wonder, like, I can't remember. I don't know if it's Gundam or not, but there was like a anime with mechas, and the way they communicated, there was like shooting wires. Oh wait, that was, I think we're calling this guy in G, never mind. Yeah, so. Oh, those are just. I thought these were going to be something special, but you're just beam sabers. Somewhat weird looking beam sabers, but just beam sabers. Alright, so except do you have anything? Does these go? Do these like go anywhere? Attachable to the left hand as well. Yeah, so there's it says there's something already in the arm that kind of resembles that. So yeah, it's the last piece. Hey, look at that, we're done. You can attach the beam sabers if you want, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. Alright, so time to clean up, and we're gonna do the assembly and review of the Barzam 1/104 scale high grade from Bandai. Is the RMS-145 from Zeta Gundam, number 204 in the lineup of SGUC kits. And I might just put this away. Alright, build time. Well, not build time. Assembly time. Use this for calibration. Yeah, they don't add these anymore. They used to like have one of the. I have a pile of those somewhere. Collecting those different colors. You can use them for trading. Like, hey, do you have this color? You can trade it for this one. Anyway, so let's build the disassemble the Barzam. All right, so we start with a foot and actually a foot or foot. And another foot that makes us feet. That's a weird way to have a plural. It's probably archaic English. What's up with the British and their feet? And then we add a leg. Gently now. Don't push it too hard. It is polycaps. Very long legs. This thing is like at least that was 75% leg. Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's correct. This part is on the inside. There we go. I find well, there's no hip. The whole thing is basically a hip. And pop that in there. Well, it's gonna okay. Let's pop that in there. There we go. Don't creak. Don't break. It does have a little cape, a little like tailcoat. The music's picking up. And we add an arm. Yeah, it has a fake beam saber in there you can replace with a real one. And then we do another arm. We do a backpack. Which is, I think, standard 3mm separation, so you should be, let me just check. Oh, okay, we'll do that in a minute. Finally, a head. There we go. Barzam. Oh. Well, that's not very glowy, is it? The model eye doesn't. Well, does shine a little bit, I guess, depending on the angle. Alright, there we go. Barzam. Did I? Yeah, we used all the stickers. Alright. It does not require painting. Well, it does. Okay, maybe it does a little bit. There's a little bit of red here. Oh. Those are just optionals, I guess. But yeah, this is the Barzam as assembled. High grade 1/144 scale. And it looks nice. I mean, it feels solid. Oddly enough. Like the plastic there is like, it doesn't use polycaps for the hips and arms. Not even the wrist, except this thing's falling apart. Okay, need to glue that together, I think. Yeah, I think the only place in the limbs articulation that uses polycaps are in the angles. Everything else is non-polycap for the most part. Okay, I was trying to get this off just to check what the... Somewhat close, I think. I guess not all, it's not interchangeable with most, but it's still 3mm pegs and holes. So you should be able to put something else on there if you feel like it. But this like really, it fits the aesthetics. So there. Alright, Barzam, let's go take a look around. Alright, so starting with the leg, because this thing is mostly legs. The feet, oh, fully retract, so you can do like whatever this is, I guess, going through space. It has a pointy bit to like, because it needs a rudder, I guess, to turn. And okay, let's see, flappy bits here, the verniers move a little bit. These are polycaps on here, which I guess works. I mean, the rest of it isn't polycap, so why not extend it all the way to the end? Yeah, just only flappy bits here. No flappy bit here, but still nice level of like nice layering of parts, I guess. It has a double jointed knee, a very big knee, so it has this detail of the piston here that you can easily color if you want to give it like a nice little effect. Put some metallic paint on the joints there. Yeah, this thing is like, yeah, 90%, 80% leg. all it does is just leg work, whatever that is. The hips have a weird function here where I think it's supposed to go in further in. There we go. So I'm supposed to get this all the way in. Alright, there we go. This here kind of gets in the way though. The coat tail. It has this weird this looks like wearing a tuxedo with like a yellow trim. And this kind of gets in the way of leg movement, to be honest. If that wasn't here, it would have like massive mobility on the legs. The spine is interesting. It is there's like a ball joint in here, and it kind of like has 1, 2, 3 points of articulation. Although this thing kind of keeps falling out. I wonder if yeah, we do have a spare number 4 here. So if this wears out, you can always replace it with this, or you can like tighten it somehow in here to make sure it doesn't fall out too much. Yeah, it has like still nice very detail here. Like this is what the IBO should look like, because IBO's pistons like on the chest were a bit skinny, a bit weird, a bit like weak looking. This one looks kind of nice, like fully connected here. You have the detail of the Phillips screwdriver head connection here because it's cheaper to build, I guess, in wartime. This kind of rotates, flips around. So you can do all sorts of things. You can do a flip. I don't think this is how it flies, but yeah, very large range of motion here on the legs. You can do weird stuff like this if you feel like a sumo thing. You get it? It's weird crotch camera or laser, whatever it is. Is that where the other sensors are? Or that's probably like some kind of weapon. Because the Titans are weird like that. Yeah, it's a sumo. Yeah, look at that. It does have like sumo vibes to it. It's like that weird, that loincloth thing in the sumo uses, except it has it extends a bit much, I think. But yeah, it has like enough range of motion to do stuff like that. Throw some sand over your shoulder. I built a sumo recently, like from Tyranny Gundam. This is like more of a sumo than the sumo mobile suit. Not bad. Yeah, it has big, old, like chunky body here. Not much going on in the head. It's still not polycaps, but yeah, it has like 2 points of articulation, so it can't look up, but it can look around. The mono eye doesn't glow much. I wish it did. Actually, I wonder if I remove this guy, can I get you out? Yes, I can. If I get this out, hopefully without scratching it and stabbing myself. Oops. Well, that messed up. You kind of scratched up the face. Now it has a scar. Saying it without messing up, and I immediately mess up. I should probably have removed this part first and done it properly, which is push it from the back. What I'm trying to do here is, if I can find it, I mean, ideally I could use these, I guess. Keys in there, so that would go there, there. So if I just cut a little piece of this, maybe. What the? I don't think that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try anyway. Probably won't work. Try to stick it to the sides there. Yeah, that's work, but I don't think it's like clear enough to let's try this anyway. Now, way to go. No, this is just not working out. Well, if that fails, I still have another option. Yeah, no. Not sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I'm trying to like make the mono eye a little bit shiny, which normally you just do by adding a bit of silver backing behind it, but there's nothing to stick it to. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. A little larger piece. I don't think that's gonna do much, but usually has to be a little bit, I guess. I don't know. And maybe I was gonna do like silver, but this is not super shiny. It's just like dull metallic. I don't think they make like chrome plated things. Wait, this one? No, that one. Like so. I end up having a little bit of a scar here. It's seen some shit. Hey, that's character. Alright, head back here. Alright, so let's put the head back. So the arms also have some interesting features, like this here pops out. Like the arm have this thing where it can go out a bit. So this thing has a feature called hug mode. It's designed because the arms kind of bend inwards like this to make a very nice circle. It's like a little more circular. It can give you a back rub, or a big ol' hug, or a little bit of head pats. Or it can strangle you to death, I guess. And I was out of focus for the whole thing. Let's start over. Yeah, the arms can move out a bit like this. Oh, even like, oh, look at that. A little bit more to go. So then the forearms can bend like inwards like this. So he can hug you. Very nice, warm hugs. Oh, very nice. Or just choke you to death. Either or. It hasn't decided yet. Or you can do like the anteater intimidation pose. As seen here. This is fun. Hold on. Oh, why are you falling down? Yeah. You can see the family resemblance. Yeah, it has lots of like weird articulation points, like lots of like in the shoulders, in the hip, in the torso. Although again, the coattails here kind of get in the way of the leg movement to be fully. That goes all the way back, but it does. I mean, kind of hits against it when you try to go backwards. I don't know. I think you can't remove. Yeah, you can remove those. I think. Can you? I think it's a bit stuck on there, but I feel like you should be. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can remove the back things, and now it's like running hug or tackle. I don't know. This one's very surprised to even be here. All sorts of weird shit to this thing. Pas de something. You can do ballet moves, as seen here now. If you remove the back, the tail coats, which I guess is Maître D mode. Maître d'hôtel, as they say. I got shown Maître D. It's in English. Well, it's a loan word, I guess, in French. Yeah, this is like funny. It's fun stuff. Like the articulation on this thing is interesting. Earlier I was playing around with. Let me see if. Oh, okay. It's probably not recommended to remove those too frequently. I mean, you're gonna wear out the this little thingamajig there, little retaining mechanism. But I was thinking, and yeah, these are kind of flimsy when you look at them like that. Like it's not much kind of holding it here. Let's see if I can pop this out. I don't think I can connect this here. Can I? No, I can't. Never mind. I was still hoping to like invert the body somehow and this becomes the head. But I guess I can't, or maybe I can. If I pop this out, remove this, and Basically reverse. No, that's just dumb. Yeah, never mind. I was like hoping like could well, you can't. Forget it. Unless okay. Maybe next time. I'll play with it some more. I'll try to just put it back the way it was. But yeah, these are interesting articulations, but they are kind of, well, they're not fragile, but they're like, it feels like they bend a lot, and like, it's not ABS, so I think it's safe from like snapping randomly. But it is still, like, polystyrene isn't like, oh, this also like has a little bit of wiggle, I forgot to mention. So lots of like movements in the hip area. But it's still, yeah, okay, stress lines already. And so let's not mess around with this too much. The stress lines means that it's gonna lose its grip. We got stress lines appearing on these things, so probably not a good idea to play with them too much. Just leave them here. But yeah, very nice thing. I felt like it would transform, given the size of it. Like, looks like what you would see on Zeta Gundam or something, which is this thing is from Zeta Gundam, like giant, that becomes like I don't know, thrusters for like in flight mode, the way it is shaped, the way the exhaust would be here. But no, it is not flying mode. So let's put that back in here and try to get that to seat. The torso has a little feature when like you move it forward a bit, suddenly it becomes a lot more mobile. But if you like seat it down completely, it's like somewhat locked in place. Alright, so let's put that in there. Yeah, overall very fun kit, very fun to build. I only split it in half because I was kind of pressed for time. Oh yeah, I didn't think about the weapons. It has a Jaw of Life type thingy, I'm not sure what. Oh, that connects all the way over there, okay. So this can extend. We can swap it, well, not extend, you can swap it out for a different thing. And that actually connects to the shoulder bit there, and you actually have to put it on the this one. So you pop that in here. Can ya? I guess you can't. Huh. Would have been so simple, just like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I know it's probably part of it, but that's just a tiny missing piece. Okay, that messed it up like quite a bit. Let's pretend we don't see this giant stress line. But yeah, you can then now slide it in there, hopefully, and that did jack shit.
From YouTube, Barzam India said, do you recommend this kit?
Yes, I do. Very highly. It's well, Zeta Gundam kits usually, that and Unicorn kits and MS-08. Well, a lot of kits are very good, but this one's very fun. It's fun to build. It's fun to play around. Like, it has, like, the articulations are so crazy that you got Bear Guy here, and this one's doing a face-off. Where's your head? I don't know if you missed this part, but were you here the whole time? And this can extend out and like make it look bigger than it actually is, so it's now like intimidating other mobile suits. With like, it's an orangutan or a sumo, I don't know what it is. But it's like competing for supremacy here. It's like, I'm bigger than you now. Oh, don't drop your flute. This thing, I lost this like several times. I want to glue it on there, but then I don't want it to be perfectly affixed to the backpack. Run cell. Get back on there. Yes, highly recommend this kit for all the weirdness. I'm probably gonna try to get the master grade. If there's a master grade for this, I'm gonna get it, because like, yeah, the articulations like look weird, and also like all the pistons that are exposed here, I really want to see those like really moving. Hopefully the master grade has that, because it depends on master grades. Some master grades are basically just like larger high grades. Where did this come from? Oh yeah, I was trying to like get this onto the jaws of life here, the weird looking weapon that looks like those things that separate doors and like stuck things that firefighters use. This thing rotates a bit, so yeah, it's supposed to like, let me just put that on there. I think it goes that way. It's always on the right hand. Why there's not many left-handed Gundam pilots? In the Japanese have a thing about like, oh, hold your chopstick in the right hand. And basically you can hook that to there. But it has lots of like poses, like, and also kind of sumo mode there. And do all sorts of weird shit. It's very, very fun. And do a hug. I was explaining this earlier. Oh, I didn't like try this out. Oh, there we go. Ah, it doesn't bend in the same direction. It can do like rapper thing. Yo yo yo. Yo yo. Whatever yo. Oh wait, I've got the wrong hand on. Or do I? Nope, I don't. Some of these parts need some gluing, I guess. Pop that on there. You connect that to the shoulder bit. And it's kind of weird. It fits a bit weird. Is that even supposed to be like that? I guess it is. Did I get this wrong? Might have. Oh, it's supposed to be like that. Like this. Oh, like that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, weird looking gun. Not typically the shape of rifles that mobile suits use. It does come with a couple of things here that we haven't tried. I don't know if I can remove those. Probably not. Gonna damage those, I think, if I keep doing that. I can pop those out. Why do you give us spares? Well, extras. Okay, I don't know. I feel like these are supposed to come out somehow, but I can't do that right now. I don't even need to grab it on. Like the inside here, this looks like you could replace them with these. So why not? I don't understand why not give us, just have these in there the whole time. Does this even come out? Let's see now. Nope, it does. Get out. Can you come out? Hopefully I'm not breaking anything. Okay, it's kind of similar to this, except I guess it extends a bit. This is like a collapsible umbrella that it has spares of. And can I even put this in there? I guess not. It's meant to like collapse in there, I guess. Nope, never mind. So this is supposed to be the only thing that goes in there. And I think I messed up the I messed up by removing it. Now we have to line it back to some peg in there. Sandwich it back. Okay, may have messed up the arm here. Oh, there we go. And rotate a bit. And hopefully maybe I should do that probably. Let's do that. Let's remove this. So yeah, this I guess won't fit in here. Never mind. So they're supposed to be the collapse form of the beam sabers, and those get stored normally in here. They're kind of a little thing they kind of missed. It probably should have given us the a way to store the beam sabers somewhere. Would have been better. But again, this is just high grade, so I guess they have to get back in there. They have to, oh wait, never mind, I was doing it wrong. This only has a hole on one side. There we go. So that goes in there. But yeah, overall, like, very interesting construction. It's very different from your usual humanoid. I mean, it is a humanoid mobile suit, but the construction of it, like the articulations, the way it moves, the way it's built, very different. So that's why it's very interesting, and I highly recommend this kit. I'm probably gonna try to, yeah, I'm gonna try to get the master grade if there's one. I'm gonna research it first, make sure it's actually worth buying, because again, yeah, some master grades you're better off just getting a high grade, because high grade might be much more recent. Oh, also it has a Bluetooth headset to listen to music in the middle of a battle. Oh, actually no, that's the like similar to the Mark II. It has those it has a basically head-mounted Vulcan cannon or something with ammunition on the side, and it just like feeds, and like it has an antenna for no reason. That looks like a headset. It's vibing during the battle. It looks like a DJ mixing things, and the audience is going wild, and then the audience needs him because it's a bear. And yeah, that's all we have. We just showed the weapon. We have the beam sabers, yellow ones that I'm not gonna show because you know how these work. We get two hands, so each of them can like hold a beam saber and like do all sorts of things with them. What else do we have? Let's get anything. Oh, action base hull. I think this is about like, well, probably not, but probably at some point Bandai sort of gave up on trying to like hide the action base hull. Earlier model kits would have like a little cover you could put on there for aesthetics to like hide that hole so that it's not visible, but this one they don't care. And they said, yeah, it's just high grade, we're not gonna give you an extra little piece just to cover this. We're gonna save some money in the long run by not giving you a tiny piece of plastic. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, there's like, you have to have screws, you have space for it, you have all the runners, the extra length of runner that you have to hold the tiny piece. But yeah, I kind of like the level of extra effort they put in like hiding this part just to enhance the detail a little bit. And yeah, this is all I got for the Barzam. Highly recommend kit. I like how, okay, how big is this thing? Char's Zaku for size comparison. Char's Zaku is our standard unit of measure. It's a real grade. Oh, come on, your face is coming off, man. Don't tell me I'm gonna have, well, I'm gonna try to, oh crap, it's cracking. That is why. I'm gonna have to like finish this kit sooner or later. Maybe maybe I'll do that soon. But basically, yeah, it's slightly taller than, well, if you look at the shoulders, and I guess without counting the horn, the antenna, it is about one head higher than taller than thing, because this thing has very, very long legs. It's like the torso is basically just a barrel, it's non-existent. But yeah, but of course bear guy wins everything. Alright, so that's all we have. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. Probably could have done this in one session, but I really need to like start get in the habit of limiting how much time I'm streaming. Probably should like do 2-hour streams per day. I think that's what it's also not just for me, but also I think people will have an easier time of oh, you can flex. Well, if I replace this with a fist, I can have it do a flex. Yeah, this is weird enough. We'll keep it. Yeah, Barzam, very nice. I'm trying to get the, well, like, I think we talked about this, but like, the other variations of the Barzam are Bandai kits, so probably I'm gonna be able to get those, but that's a beam rifle? It doesn't look like a beam rifle. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can like, there might be like, well, I doubt there's knockoffs of this, but might be. Well, anyway, I know what I'm thinking. But yeah, basically, yeah, if I find something higher grade for this, I'll probably give it a crack. Alright, so that was the Barzam. I hope you enjoyed it. I think, how long? Hey, 2 hours 30 minutes, not too bad. We're getting a little better, so I feel like that's about how long I should be streaming every day. Just so it's not excessive. You can't really see the mono eye, which is kind of a shame. It's kind of like hidden by that visor and like that bar across the face. It would have been nice if they like had the option to put like some silver backing or like something to basically make it more reflective. It's kind of hard to see right now. It's translucent, not clear red, so it's like it's harder for it to like transmit light or reflect light. Alright, so what was I doing? Getting this set up, and yeah, this was the build of the from Zeta Gundam number 208 in HGUC lineup, 1/144 scale model kit from Bandai, the RMS-145 Barzam. Titan's mass-produced mold suit. I don't see how this is mass-produced. It looks too prototypey to be a mass-produced suit. It's like a prototype that is basically like a Cybertruck. It's somebody got nuts and crazy and like it's probably Elon's mobile suit. And probably not. It looks too good to be Elon's. So, but yeah, design is kind of crazy for this to be like a mass-produced suit. Mass-produced suit look like grunts. They all look like simple designs. Stuff that can like mass-produced. Actually, this one I don't think it looks too fancy to be mass-produced. Unless I don't know, Titans have lots of money. Maybe. I don't know what Anaheim Electronics is up to these days. Maybe it was I mean, it was before, it was the bubble, I feel. Zeta Gundam happened, was aired before the Japanese economy crashed in the 80s. That's what you know, like. Okay, let's media is yeah. I'll do. A little bit of fluffy bits in the back. Very nice. I need to zoom in a bit. Can't really see the face, which is a damn shame.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said Elon's mobile suit is the Turn X.
Probably. It came from outside the solar system, which is weird because, I mean, that's the whole thing of Gundam. Everything happens inside the solar system. But yeah, this is like, yeah, it looks too crazy to be just mass-produced suit. It's like somebody's like a prototype suit. But yeah, the Turn X probably. Well, the Silver Sumo maybe. Alright, so yeah, I mentioned the arms kind of pop out. Not sure why. Probably a thing. Just to allow it to like have bigger range of motions with the arms. Or maybe you can do this. Safety dance. I think. Can't see the mono eye. Well, barely, I guess. It's kind of a shame. Alright. Alright, close enough. I'm gonna stop messing with this. Alright, so yeah, this was the HG Barzam. I'll see you guys, well, tomorrow, I guess. Well, we'll see. I need to try to figure out something about the scheduling because things are getting busier for me, so I might need to like figure, it could be like twice a week, but I might do shorter streams, 2 kits per week, and just do like shorter stream and like do the multiple sessions. Which is kind of, I guess, it breaks from tradition, being able to usually do like a whole kit in one session. I can do it, but it's like later, then I have to like wake up early the next day, which is, I want to do it. Stupid life and jobs. Crap to do. Alright. Anyway, we'll leave you with this safety dance. What, actually, is that the safety dance? I feel that was one of the moves of the safety dance, but I could be wrong. Alright, what was it called? From the Men Without Hats, I think. Alright, we'll leave you at that, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow if everything goes well. Have a nice rest of whatever it is you're having, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Do like, share, and do something with the stream, I guess, whatever you want. Clip it, share it, put it on a giant screen and yell at it. Alright, so we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said good night. From YouTube, Troy Samahostis said have a good night. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said thanks all for watching. from YouTube, Dank Citrus said nice.